we are much more about being for every job video so Adom TV. Every send a for veteran say I train and Como Dennis Ofori Esido Esquire, a member of the NDC National Communications Team, Richard Mpensenpensemu, the Central Regional Secretary at the New Patriotic Party. We never for the pay. Yeromo Edi Komona Kwekwa Minister for Interior. I issue statement be. Na quick one. Also subject medical screening. The Ministry of the Interior and recruiting agencies wish to inform all applicants that no SMS notifications with regard to the medical screening have been sent to any applicant. All SMS will be sent between 28th to 31st March 2026. Medical screening is scheduled to commence on Tuesday, 7th April 2026 at designated centers across all regions. Applicants are therefore cautioned against falling prey to SMS messages from dubious sources requesting payment for medical screening. All SMS messages will be sent from the sole authorized SMS sender, ID, that is CSERP. Additionally, all qualified applicants for medical screening are to note the change in their status from qualified to medical screening on their application on applicant portal once SMS are sent. All applicants are therefore encouraged to double check all SMS received in relation to the medical screening process and ensure they see the change in status before proceeding to make payment via the source web checkout system on their portal. No applicant will be required to send money directly to any mobile money number. Stay vigilant and report any cases of fraud to the email address below. It's the email that was created way for the Ghana Police Service, Ghana Prisons, Fire Service, and Immigration. Tiasman 24 United said, Omon shall send the SMS and family be as call for screening, medical screening. Almost a yen ruhonum. It will be sent no message catch or say, call your medical screening and yen correct. Also, I start sending SMS from 29th to 31st March. Till free 29th, air corner shall say SMS name to 31st March. No acquire screening on 7th April. 7th April, na be screening. Or see message you bring from ID way CSERP. 2. Before so be acquire screening so no. Making sure say o call portal and so o status a moving from qualified to medical screening. Qualified to medical screening. And also payment no onion via mobile money. It more be answered mobile money number and family. And can't just say chia. Usika for 2 annum. Or some money now. No be a majusika and quanko. The way for Ministry of Interior and more formed for police, prisons, fire service, and immigration. No patch of munshanenso. To when your SMS me a patch of what to go. And more be a mayor than Kodada Dre. A majusika any. Eka said nano swa a tram rich modi procrawing. Now she a tram any year the National Festival of Queen Mothers La Palm Royal Beach Resort. Now memory day. And a day bro na there was a colorful event. Now this how the event ever called the Abba. So the 4th to 10th May 2026. Abba so of Victoria Park or Cape Coast. So 4th May no a arrival of Nananum. 5th May a grand opening ceremony. 6th May a seminar, chieftaincy act and cultural display. 7th May a cooking competition. 8th May a health screen and talk. 9th May a Deba of Queen Mother's dinner and award night. Then 10th no a na say sorry. The National Festival of Queen Mother's Ghana. Woma fashion na eba so tena nhye no etie nyakopon yade mu a ye kran Ghana month no so no ebeba asiem 27th of March 2026 obukum arena no na man man so ebeba asiem be fe party party on jabire na so ebra ebehwe bi reche boko de
yamina adom
Central boko
o yamina ado bi a record
e dey me ase council
minua
e hye
o ba de adom hye na wa hwe se ne Abam papa to niema.
Okay. Abam papa
de abam papa ba. Say wanya mienu a
yes
amfa nema mienu anto ho a untimi nye emo ho safo hene
okay
na ekwan bia so no wode ba ko ni mienu to ho na hu se ugina ba bia yesen ni edikan na utimi didin bia to ho so
yeah that's ti mamenyina ehua enim Bernard enim PSC anamo na na abusua nyina ase na no memreda wona de woni kire tutu akuapem ebe kan ho ma no kokora ne maame ti tutu akuapem abusua nyina ase mu da Ghana de hye nyina ase mo amoje bre ebe kan mo nso amofreye share ne de man yakọ Bernard enim PSC so da mo nyina mo ase da mase a ensara enkanka communication team members here more NDC amuyokumo so na se ye pa sa so na honorable Akwasi Akwa member of parliament ma de share wo Achimoda ezo so da wase ye pa santrefo amoso ba yen so no or the master council so da wase
deputy minister of finance so
deputy minister of finance so e ba na director general of narcotics control commission any the deputy
yeah
Alexander ya Chumberema omunyina so da munyina ma na fe the deputy director of communications yeah Gordon Akogan and the communication team of NDC nyina so no Bernard and PSC so the munyina ma se da se and Sandam council let me say what is say you lifting ban on public land sale
public land transactions
enye ni sale
eka ho nti
na
etre since any onaru
so Richard mama sa letter na Dr. Callistus Mahama signed a green letter no at what we on the 10th of January 2025.
That's correct.
Yeah, to the Executive Secretary Lands Commission Accra. Dear Executive Secretary, directive to halt the sale and processing of state land, public lands. I am directed to formally communicate a directive to the immediate ceasing of all activities relating to the sale, lease, or processing of transactions involving state and public lands. This directive has been issued to protect and preserve state and public lands for the collective benefit of the citizenry and future generations. As such, all ongoing and pending transactions must be halted without delay to facilitate a comprehensive review of the current framework governing the management of such lands. You are further requested to submit a detailed report of all recent and ongoing transactions concerning state and public lands to the office within 14 days of this communication. Your immediate attention to this matter is required. Yours sincerely, Callistus Mahama, PhD, Secretary to the President. Sir, Lands Commission is the Ministry of Lands, I say.
Yes, the Ministry of Lands, I say.
What the concern among for me is a letter no crana first one Callistus, Dr. Callistus Treno. One copy the Minister for Lands.
By then was there a Minister for Lands?
10th January. There was no Minister for Lands.
There was no Minister for Lands.
Okay.
There was no Minister for Lands.
Okay.
Nti one no be copy.
Among for raise here, let's say enye.
No, because obi ni ho a o copy.
O ntimi copy obi.
There was nobody. There was no Minister for Lands. Nti obi ni ho a na was a
copy no.
Onipa na oye target to the letter no.
Executive Secretary to a Lands Commission.
No so no.
Okay.
Okay,
but unim babia the second paragraph.
Yesterday.
This directive has been issued to protect and preserve state and public lands for the collective benefit of the citizenry and future generations. As such, all ongoing and pending transactions must be halted without delay to facilitate a comprehensive review of the current framework governing the management of such lands.
To facilitate a comprehensive review and to bring documents. Ni yenhwe. Unim. Eba asase transaction and transactions there were issues bebree our system. In the past experiences need discussions e course no say ni ye che aban asase tsenia ye che kele wili say you try to piece nti we fa we na we afa we nti we aban papa wo enisuade hunu se opese ohwe oman japade so a wo ba onye nneema basa enye se obedu ye na wahye ase nka politicians there senior base no ana grassroots no expert ni say nka obaye na yenya ka say bishop ato asase hey ni abecho ye say techi ato asase ni akoche no by his excellency anya ni sa o say transaction bi a we ye wa ban asase hu bia sme tree break na fa nkrata ewo hu nyina bra na yenye comprehensive just yenhwehwe mu
okay
ebi wo ho a enye transactions ni bia ni nyina na ye illegal
okay
enye ni nyina so na ye unconscionable transactions ni bi wo ho a eye transaction na eboa online no eni nchirimba no mpo a yesi ye save asase na ama no transactions ni bi wo ho a ni ayede ye no eye ade a ebebo mo nti oman 14 days so on fan krata ewo hu nyina mbra
okay
na tu sana mo no abanya abotre tenase ehwehwe nkrata ni nyina mu ma amanfo na omutoto nsase ni bi na nkasa kra voluntarily said also waka nso wanyanwe nti no transaction asase no enka ho
okay
onia onim se otu hu anamompa no so oh min krata ni niama ye nti moma min to aso ni wo se oto aso no ye be ma kwanya ama na to aso. Now, moving forward, I was say a reconstitute Lands Commission Board. Okay. So reconstitution ebaso on the 2nd of September last year. Okay. Nkomo ya edi enye na asem ni si ye. Yeah, been on the 2nd of September 2025. During the inauguration of the board, of the reconstituted board. Yeah. And His Excellency Ka said, ban na yede to so from the 10th of January no. With the coming into place of the board no, it is lifted. Okay. Now, what lifting no, interest say the fact that what lifting interest say we should go back and do the usual transactions.
No usual transaction, let us say.
O usual senior ye chen se kele wele no obi aba se opasase a na ye twa ma no
one e twa bi man se kele wele
oh bishop na we nya fe ne be bobodin wo de edin bo no but
already story now my jaw online published here on the same 2nd September now. That's Mahama left ban on state lands. Okay. Now President Mahama say according to him, all future allocations, leases or sale of state lands must now strictly follow transparent procedures, incorporate digital verification systems, and be subject to stronger oversight mechanisms. Correct. So it means you tell me that it one year tones as state as me man na enam or may amambra kwanso.
Edo de bebre Ubekai minister for Upper East Regional Minister. Near Minua Kuma say Adam show you so an GH1 and on Minua Basintali Kotna ya or Chren Sass Hura what to ta then Nam Kwanso dear moon crash and number Kwanso. Ah, say or the position and look it at that time and a day that's it. But I know you do the right way. As we sit here right now, say Yajia, I will not be able to tell. Okay. And Adebaku say one of the lands, for instance, Yabodi. As at the time now, Namini year revelation. Near see filling station also. How do you take back that land?
Oh, certainly say a state land. I say I'm from Bakwans, Nigeria.
I was see filling station.
No, I said filling station. Ramsar site. I'm on for his story bed at 12:03. Yeah.
Not be brilliant. And also the way it was, Ramsar site the way it was in there, a coin be as well as any big.
That is it. But you say a state land. Honestly, be a per se catcher say, your manipano, you're rectified in cratam. And maybe rectify a be ya. Once a view of rectify a be a view of we are. We yes, I will ratify Crampuna and who here because maybe to say Ramsar site. Okay, as I say, a jar to what
ehun ni kwan se wo be kwa koye ejapade ewo ho because eno so wo ni use ewo environmentally and legally you share that you preserve ho. You see where they were building baby you share that are preserve say you will not believe that birds fly as far as from Brazil to come and lay eggs there because that place is well preserved. Once you build there and you deny them that place, no, what it means is that some money in our say, what I say, you see where that is not the situation. Assassin and that for future development. Now, BB says here, you see the fact that on Nipano, what fumo kunu interest. If you can ratify, you do it.
It say a beer ratification yes say no so chia on mine 3,000.
Okay.
And no coach 1,000. It's easy for us to say massa so pass us in the dia. 5,000 count
so as I sit here now,
okay,
I
you
don't say I know that. But you see, it's just as John Dramani Mahama can say, Bana wa left no.
Yeah.
Uja board no say future transactions should be based on some 4 pillars.
Okay.
Or set a mom.
Yeah.
Say I was say emudaho.
Okay.
See I yet here sorry say maybe ye who say asasi ye who transactions ye pese ye hwehwe mu a ye kwa.
Okay.
Whatever processes he went through, no?
Yeah.
I was say, yetimi. Number 2, so they say, Obia wafa kweti kwan so.
Yeah.
Afa aban asasi biano. I was say board no, etimi je. Free nisem. Reclamation of encroached lands, ne government assets.
Council, no meaning so to be ready. Steve Mantia write up Sibia. One, I'm say later post here.
Yes,
later so you see what delete here say. Or say one, I hear government lands and properties in cantonment whose sale JDM vowed to halt have been approved for sale and demolition. First one. The late Mutala allegedly refused a $500,000 bribe to allow the deal to go through. There are some decent people in politics. 2. The businessman behind the sale and purchase of cantonment properties is alleged to have paid bribes to government officials. 3.
Oh baby, I mean to say.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that I'm a communicator for
the government and party.
Government and party. You say Obi a Monsieur Emra.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you listen to me, we say me very cautious in accepting or making certain statements.
Yeah.
Ebini say or say bribe to ya bemua. Let's say onipa na to abamra.
Yeah.
And just putting it out there just like that. Has some fufu. But you see the caliber of Dr. Steve Mantia also yes, such that okay can't say probably probably he has some information that I do not have.
Okay.
In the meantime, I say a draw, and I mean so because it information not there to abontine too skeletal.
We don't call on the security agency say calling for.
Onoankasa na me actually say because of his integrity.
Okay.
What I say, omra out. No memma further and better particulars. Now,
okay.
Security agencies no intimate traces as well. Because I know very well say a bus say no cre say somebody is taking advantage because also I left it ban on now one of the pillars and they say there should be transparency in land transactions.
Yeah.
Now so who ko share DH who ko hinte DH edge bribe engage in any transaction.
Yeah.
Let's just say directive now is Excellency John Dramani Mahama Kampuno.
Obi busu.
And Obi busu the President Mahama that I know will fire the person. And so to honor somebody $500,000.
No, the late Mutala.
That means that's the cash on the table.
$500,000.
Yeah, the $500,000. They come and Mutala no refuse here. That's a yes, that's the money on the table.
Oh, okay.
That's the money that has been.
But I also think say, I be about between. I'm not be you. Say Obia Jeff bribe. I'm a buyer sa sia. Ebia yam pesi e beton. Yakoton de am obedia. Then it's serious. Don't you think say maybe
maybe
the
holiday. Man for Barca decide.
Maybe the CID and other relevant state agencies will call Steve Mantiao to question him no more to be and pampas so be at the bribe be at one bansa see the quasi at one. You treat it across.
Oh, and a medical can say. Or no, Dr. Steve Mantiao Nankasa should know that on one Kasani integrity is at stake.
Okay.
Having made this statement.
Okay.
You know, oh, he hear cross out say okay,
see a friend.
so be invited. He knows what to do.
Okay.
He knows where to send what. Way crampono. Before be posting crampono. No one Kasa I who petition say this is the information available to me. State agencies take these steps to verify say information na me wono no kra na mpompo answer wa babonti so that he is able to even say that based on this information I've petitioned this social agency. And then we are good to go.
Okay. Matemeda say. Secretary.
Okay.
Ana odim. Opa odi and said be a main sanka to short. Mama nyem break him rapreko. Me ba na nya full time no. Me fa do ko why. Yeah ba say na ba beto aso. WhatsApp number is 0531029795. 0531029795. Our WhatsApp message fa so. Fa odi ni ba bi ade free ba account MI. General.
Yo, okay,
yeah.
You bet ya Ashafa or share Adom TV.
Ashafa Jones.
Wagan and Mpensenpensemu anani na echi na nunkre mofusa odi one afi oye memele fidia otwami na akwesi wasi water is life insuo we oye nkwa na eko oye mukrom yamransa in egwa Cape Coast na nkwa da insu na worizin ya azaba we about 1 month in Sumbada, 2 months in Sumbada. Na Nina near Galamseya or how Adrinia, Abani or Tibi. I can there say, or Mon Quanmoba Bema, by some joy or the pen crope, would to Galamsey no the sa. May you win view, and so by a fin and numbering. Galamsey what to say. You may when this in pain, Funa, Mampina and Massimo. Was now did you know often, womb, I want to Galamsey. Now, you know there about 1 month ago, Attorney General on your sister station, News File, about you to me there, it was based on credible evidence. No refer national officers of the NDC, or Alasan, Abanga, no the national organizer, Joseph Yamitus, Yoko. We can see that it's on record that the NDC MP4 are win over Labis into Galamsey. It's on record the NDC DC is here say. Eko oye Jacobu Amase Central or je chamfine tax to legalize Galamsey. Inche bebre it what is nazinera. Inse inne amount for Ghana no kwadu nyinara. Oye water headworks on Mpenyi Kufo OC was a chairman inne bokonem that support to akishi mankasa ma bwana ma corporal ma kofin ma kwetwe insu na kwesi onya azaba. Se bi sira na mobo shan wo she no o wo hene fa.
Okay. Eba Galamsey.
Galamsey.
Okay, eba o.
Yeah, akwesi a can't be the or Dr. Steve Mantiao.
Yeah.
Where you post to be or the cantonment abeyance as be or be a chia bribe. Moatom was a man.
Also, obi chia $500,000 ma Mutala.
Yes.
The late Mutala Mohammed or rejected.
Yes.
Anton assassin. Onim the NT and
na fees was so
the same bribe
in the sale of that land.
Okay. Yeah.
Na say Dr. Steve Mantiao obaka na be asase bi ofi there bribe to be according to was am obi do on ta na se nne ye kisi papa ka ma so do wan dani dima na bi se na ibrenjira do na aban na owo okachi Kofi Ofosun cancer the wa alleged obi etwa bribe to get government scholarship emma woko ni fi okaran sak wanyinara. Is it because the Dr. Simantia ono onye CEO mpanyimfu na onye aban WhatsApp group or watch mo yen o kan wunti no wuntu wanche na
no so WhatsApp group no
and them you know CEOs when you on your platform is it not on your platform on your part of the CEOs na
but say betimi
CEOs no Simantia on kan bia ni CEOs no on kan wa
e betimi am so
yes so is it because of what kan wunti na
what about on kan when
and one man kan on kan on your platform so o be na kasa ina because of favor won tin there why is or alleged obi an kan hwe obi an kan catch it tells you the kind of political persecution or kodu we end this aban na abredo na yi akwesi you cannot put something on nothing and expect it to stand.
Okay,
it's me mu in there oye emra ni se ba be mi no what can there all government land transactions na now was a ban actually no e say ntiri bi ntiri wotu ndam anamon.
Okay,
na dem say ntiri na ntie pe de yehu because in opposition wa jali gage be bre na nkofuru wi abia asase dem lawyer to because what on the kelewele nti chere o creating pressure bi ma
you class me den kate be kan
yo enti mu creating impression there bibi boni bi akodo a mu ba bi ma dem nkofuru no we ye ne ma bonu no wo ma emranyi hu na edi dem ose na ofata.
okay,
Interfini na most more left ban in the ebazi no more left ban mu hwe mu amo ye to preserve and protect state lands ebazi wo huni because as part of the aura okuti tabla community as there abia as we bi mu atom mo wajibu as a value to as no do many na kan no bosi 120.something billion dollars also obaji was about my home prayer afini ye hu hwi enti the man no na ban ni chi no ebazi wana akwasinsia eno oto abia asase wan fa kwa mpado wanto techimensa eno oto abia asase wan fa kwa mpado wanto lawyer sedu eno oto abia asase no wan fa kwa mpado wanto na so oto abia asase wan fa kwa mpado wanto eba na mo na aban wetu you all ask that kind of explanation.
Okay,
the mo can check Ghana for you cannot just say there I put a ban on it became to shame na ye wi aji ma left ko fun kota abia asase for what reason? What reason? It's all part of one agenda there. Ya babim. You create impression there. Abanda dan or abanda way feeling. Well, you may be an onye on some fata. There's yaba ya concron. Near the shop of ye. You be your may. Until was the ban was a bite. And after a year, when a BBA Obian Bonibiaran, then they are eating a humble pie and lifting the ban. Mother buying there. Oh, abandon our brethren. In a tabiasa or what? At least 50% and sana I take possession. No chan can cracker. See, none is 70%. Isn't it any new thing? You are the fofra. Into a propaganda.
Mom tells you first now to Amayasa.
Said no way.
Now you have 50%. Now your documentation. What
not spread nature and
at this time, was from 50% to 70%.
Into ever.
There's what to Amayasa, so you have 70%.
That's what they are saying.
Because me and also can be a say. Sata na President Kufuor also no. Number one, that value state lands. And they say come to Metasase club with me at be a best say $300,000 no. With me turn as low as 100,000 dollars.
And see in American no kwara one ban was to do 1 year.
Okay.
Into one to him. That was jump to asase.
Okay.
This was the market value. But when
so RTI so RTI the information.
Oh, you are a government spokesperson. You are here. You need to provide information. And when was the ban as a to do? And the ban was put on it for a reason. No. You don't come sit here and direct us what to do.
Individual details.
Ghanaians deserve that details because money you account. And when what's the ban out to do? You could not put something on nothing expect to stand. So that ban was based on a reason. In TTN and Quebec them ban was a children. One left on them there. After 1 year, when Osmesi Akwesi Sia, Techimensa, I see why the Mazi, but you are not able to tell us. You are not able to tell us. It is part of your oral agenda. No operation recover all loot here. While Bamudi, as part of the overall report, Okucheto can land in some on record. So today, you are not able to tell Ghanaians that a beer basson way the move bonnie. Them land the allegation were ye. Is it part of the report? Have you seen any report? Have they given you any reason? It's what so more bad than now what on as at market value. So who determines the market value? How much is that? Woman, it's because BB and you as the money be and you. It is that the impression they wanted to create there. I go for now by what on SAS was that in the year while lifty. A binary king, my what's kind of 1 to in the world to 1 water man. The rest no about 1 what is the market value? Inti oh yeah propaganda what yeah was about beam you know what sign what called was it them ban is by and when the BBA and you so today you will not be able to cite in even one person. They don't even one or assassin a price or 10 or you got not another man. Then you organize an apology.
Man behind the sale, purchase of the cantonment properties is alleged to have paid bribes to government officials.
Yes,
Dr. Steve Mantia.
So okay, the man say Dr. Steve Mantia. What's the name? What they need him? Nobody has called him. He has not been arrested. That tells you.
Never say a question.
No, Ofosun cancer was okay. My brother, Kofi Ofosun cancer. Eba some okay. Even at that time, also no papa yaro. Interruption be pompon. Wa ya wa brentage more obey. You know no way fima.
Yeah.
More than now watching. The young friend Kofi Ofosun cancer yako on lebu safina. Okay, chin. Just because we alleged okoni fie, okara sakini fie. And what prevents the state security? If they indeed they are being fair. They are not embarked on political persecution of their political opponent. Why is Dr. Steve Mantia so on more also? Obi a bribe more than to Abia Sassi. No one catching. Is it different from what Ofosun Cancer said?
Steve Mantia is different from Ofosun Cancer. The late Mutala allegedly refused a $500,000 bribe to allow the deal to go through. There are some decent people in politics.
No, you are assassination.
The businessman behind the sale or purchase of the cantonment properties is alleged to have paid bribes to government officials. No official.
Yes.
Officials.
Yes. Now, one CS was paying for a platform though. If they are making these allegations, maybe
some forces
he is part of Anakasia. I buy Yanaka no Kenya was favoring government. In the or can massam there will be a trap bribe. As I'm a buying of water, biasas, one chen. Send you know, Quantum Woodsy, Naples and Moria, one chen. Man on an amono. It's actually it tells you there. As now we left now ban our left. There's no anything new. Okay. They didn't do any work. It's just a propaganda, podcast, a gimmick we will play. They were just playing to the gallery there. They monk of when they have a baby before, but they've done nothing new. And nobody under Kufuado I can say to Obi and Yokota Assasa or under value, Obi Okota Assasa, one for Carbon. Can we 1 year? Do you want to say, okay, to you? A black white investigative expertise on you.
On the way, the Attorney General.
Oh, Martin Pebu, you know, a Domelovo, once on working. They did not do their work based on credible evidence. Well, they just got the conclusion. Maybe about questions why the Mazi, you had them know what the boom, no other report, work at 21.9 $8 billion. You were going to retrieve it for this over 1 year or even. Also, Bimo, what I say, Mancasa voluntary Abba, almost within. Yes, Bishop. Who didn't want? Bishop.
MPP members.
Is that
MPP members? They hate their former appointees so much. Sometimes utia na mobile.
MPP members hate former appointees.
Yeah, time. Eka techinkwa nka ha miti na mabodi
you don't have
what is street proof
you are a lawyer and you don't speak in a vacuum. You are being
you subject me to strict proof on the radio on the TV.
You are being subject to strict proof. You don't have it. You don't have it.
You can't even push me to say what
you
I
don't
want
have
to
it.
say. Okay. But I'm saying that maybe I'm saying, maybe I'm saying, MPP members, they hate their former appointees so much.
Government spokesperson.
Maybe I'm saying that. Maybe I'm saying, send them to court.
Yes.
Jail them.
Yes.
Name them.
That's when you are going to prove your evidence.
What are you seeking?
Prove your evidence.
Say,
if evidence.
Say Obia ye bonia. And yes, me better TV so boni dia na boni no asolve.
Okay.
Go to the agencies where they are supposed to report. I can tell you on authority say if you holiday crampo Monkrofo ni be reported. It is not my duty to come and sit on TV and start mentioning names. What if the person whose name I'm mentioning is even my client? Because I've had to lead some of them to the agencies.
But what we are saying is that,
okay. Say this person has been invited, this person has been invited. Okay. It is not part of your communication. Say you name of Bonkrofo.
No, but when
agencies now are responsible for tracing what has been illegally acquired. No, and no one can say, Nkrofo na, report no, na be the advance actually.
Agosio, you know my name. In the AG, hold press conference. No Nkrofo was in. Nothing will save that they will go to jail. In your age, and the legal advisor, the chief legal advisor to the president. Oh no, hold press conference. So what are you saying that see them
when that is conclusive, when or not to him, you see.
And you know better than the AG.
Me say when
you know better than the AG.
Investigation
so if the AG, if you hold press conference, no, please.
You know, be idea from time to time.
So what I'm saying is that
you go to court.
You go to court. I'm not doing anything.
Now only court.
Only court. Now only tell them. If the AG holds press conferences and names of wedding, they might that. Let me catch you there. Some more reports to be. Sorry, report. You're a government spokesperson. So you are not coming here to judge anybody. But if indeed there's a report that will be to assassin, present or incontrovertible evidence, you can say that yes, stage minister, but state land, no cantonment, then order 200,000, but 50,000, so that the investigation will go on. But as you speak, you've spoken in a vacuum. Without any basis,
how?
Oh, please. Okay, see, as I said to document in one, you trace one more receipt. So if indeed I bought a land, government land, name it here, says receipt from Mutum Swa investigation, where it's better than hey, there will be a inhibi. It's all you have done your propaganda. Playing to the gallery, I buy your boom or as part of your aura, and I'm with the to create a pressure for an abai, Bibi Quadra on ye, Nayamina, the Monrotum, in the moon, that Bibi and you, when you're Bonibiara. In the eat humble pie to live the band. In Pop Yakasi, Mancasa Musi CSOs, Kofuni be patched them. I'll be a trap bribes. I'm a bank. People at Assassi. People want any name. What is it? More
CSOs.
The CSOs. I buy Papa when you answer them moving on a platform. More on news fire. On news fire. It was stated clear that there's a platform. CSOs, one year abide no go forward, no watch them 1 year, more can favor. And that is a fact. On this part,
if you were doing it,
no, MPP never had it, but you have it.
If you were doing it, you can't say we are doing it.
On so Okamu, no by mobile, Nikasoka in a do favor. Next and no Kadamasimia, the way at 100 Kofi of Fosun cancer, also I let you be a trouble when you government scholarship. The same thing should be done to Dr. Simantia. Arrest him, let him prove them. One will coach a bribe for him to put that on social media. What is what? It's mom go from Procatcher Mamoyan on yet. That see nothing. Just propaganda. One year, BBA Nima, and then when they Akufa Nabang, Obiran Cotas as cheaper, Obiran Kuya as Tian left the band. Uncle Bar left in church the ABs, but you have not been able to do it. They've eaten humble pie. Okay. They've seen that nothing fishy went on, and Akufo with respect to a government sale of land. Okay. Abayas said, "Inyima, you could maybe bring pa. Abana such a baby man one night. I just asked not to. This one for a reason. I need to dispose of this. Fine. But they go through the right procedure. They impose the right amount. I am not interested in going for any government land. No, maybe a business.
I do a maintain as a council. Yeah, two bias say because I buy in your person assassin. And as I buy on Boabua for your person assassin, and you pay your decided I am. Because I want to believe, say, Abanji Asasia, origin for a purpose. Any year I see started one district, one factory. Yenam ahim for so poor much or so already see some of their stool lands to these factories. Meanwhile, Abansa Asia, Abanji Ahudo may Santini Ginano. You told the man uncrankra. So, on what basis now managers I say?
Unse assassin bi wo ho aban age ato ho free tete na emra ne kire se aban mpo sa aban age assassin bi ato ho se ode ye bibi na on sam fan ye no ye so de be ye mpo a nka on fan ma
Abusuane
the original
new ranom but see moving forward na assassin bi da ho a wo hwa project na ye je se ye de ye no
okay
yentumi amfanye enwie nti ebinom ayenkrochi ebinom atiesi so
okay
nti se ebinom atiesi so na didia na mu didi kom na ye gye na enyeye ana ebe ye den
okay
then ne ayo se aban ye ne se obo bi hu ban
okay
na ohwe se ebi nso a ne gye ne ye den no akọ dim finfin ba bi no ye betima ye ne se yemfa matem amufo a wo the capacity to develop it
because
for the benefit of the state.
Uko most of the prime areas na ya bansa asena. It clearly tells you Nkrofo a only sa a japade wono.
Yeah.
Some of them are not just businessmen, but highly exposed political figures. It depends because was say aban froba. Now do we say down from say spring up. That tells you how by us nipo akwa sa no. Ye just for a bind, then we end up selling it to our own politically exposed people. Are we saying say as a state, ye just ye nim ye pese ye asasene ye? Are we saying say as a state, ye asasene ya to be a 50 years, 30 years, we can't think of something to do with that land? When ye pass us say sako pacho e wa hemfo ase tie nya asase de ye japade a o ma be se de ye e ye worry o. It is imperative that the NDC administration should address the no-bed syndrome issue without further discussion. The government must take responsibility for resolving the problems faced by cocoa farmers, teachers and nurses who have not received payment for 14 months. Additionally, the prepaid metering system requires immediate attention. The NDC's failure to fulfill campaign promises is alarming, and the government should focus on fixing these issues rather than engage in rhetorics. Okay, Sami Boache, Erifra Samanka say, Ena, or Efri Bai. Suddenly, I don't know who is giving the NPP hope that they are coming to power in 2028. Upon all the hardship we went through for the past 8 years, Ghanaians will never forget. NPP never again. My greetings to one above part of question. I mean, one message we. Ma'am, wait, I'm sure the message we. Wait, ask them making. Okay, Kofi from Yensiso. Okay, Smamoni Yako, if I tell me. Why? Well, good morning, sir. NDC government should pay the cocoa farmers because they are hungry and they need money to settle their electricity bills. Tell Honorable Sam George to stop re-registration of mobile phone SIM card. Is he ready to buy data for Ghanaians? D.Y. Asari from Akrokeri and also the way every buy. Well, Ghanaians, we should all exercise patience because the destruction the MPP called this country was too huge. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his able ministers are doing everything possible to solve all the problems we are facing today. Surely Ghana will work again. Greetings to Chairman Chairman Nana Akwesi Augustus, Ashanti Regional NDC Chairman, 2 p.m. anyway, Ebine. Well, say good morning, Akwesi. The NDC government is a disappointment to Ghanaians. Bright from Bibiani and also Eddie Free Ebine. Akwesi Fantia was South District, nothing going on. Show that we have DC even drop of water to the district. Only the DC. Hey, yeah, no, and it's true. It's true for DC in Guanfie. But Mpensenpensemu. And ma'am last one I make quite now. Every time ransom. Last one I just make come. We see and Chibuesiako Marine Operations Department, Ghana Port and Harbour Authority. Happy birthday to Mr. Puku Ewa, Transport Department, Ghana Port and Harbour Authority. Okay, thank you, but for Madam Ase, Sana Poemoje Bre.
I was which year QLED 85, 850, over 8 billion in some of the gold boy.
When you're 85,
QLED is in India.
When you're
TV is some infinity no go over 8 billion. What about